Killer start because we're both horns. Jumpheads and tuna. Giving it to ya.
Both horns. I can't do that for more than 20 seconds.
Okay, gotcha.
We really got we really got to get music, bro.
Yeah, I'm working on that. I actually hit up my friend today who's got like the full recording studio in his place. So coming at ya. We'll be getting that going, man. Both horns intro official, real life intro headed your way soon. But for now, you just have us acting a fool, which is pretty cool, man. So yo, welcome in, both horns.
Happy Thursday. It's July 9th, and it's Sheriff Joe Bag's birthday. Let's go.
Yeah, man, I'm 35 today, dude. Happy Jeff Fisher Day, as Muad'Dib's. Dude, this hurts my feelings so hard.
Stay with me. I love you, Sheriff Joe Baggs. Happy freaking birthday. Birthday, boy. Big 3-5. Your Jarquez Hunter original number year. Let's go.
J-Watt,
love
dude.
This. It's Kevin Durant, the Durantula year. What are you going to do about that?
Freaking J-Watt, bro. J-Watt years old.
Aeneas Williams years old.
Nailed it.
Yeah, and then how did I do that? How did I do that fast? I literally, I was waiting until Joe got on until I screenshotted it to add him onto this.
That is absolutely. I've not seen that, and it's weird that you got that. But yo, shout out Roger. I need to. There's a billion of these.
Wow.
Coming. Dude, I don't have enough. Dude, Roger, yo, bro, absolutely. Thank you, man. That's absolutely phenomenal, man. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm having a great day, man. I'm talking Rams football with Tuna. This is
that's rounds of beer. That's a few rounds of beer on Roger.
Hey,
that is
Roger,
phenomenal.
Shout out.
Yeah, been talking to Roger, bro, in the chats, and literally cannot wait to season to come around, training camp to come around, whatever comes first, and to be able to buy this man a beer ourselves. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Roger.
Bro, Roger.
Absolutely.
You've already made my birthday, man. We can end the stream right now, dude. This has been a killer day. Hell yeah.
So if you guys are new to the stream and you've just been inundated with complete sensory overload, let's take it back for a second. Let's remove things from the screen. Let's reel it back in. I am Tuna. This is Sheriff Joe Baggs, 2 independents covering your Los Angeles Rams. I am right here in the heart of Los Angeles. He is in beautiful Colorado Springs.
Correct.
It's your birthday. I got to show respect.
Thank you. I appreciate that, actually.
It's not Denver. It's not Denver. So the intro, we have some fun because we kept getting hit with copyright. So we're just waiting for our own music. And we will get to some actual Ram stuff. We're going to be ranking NFL quarterbacks today. Joe is going to be leading the charge. Yes, I even busted out earth tones for you, Muad'Dib. I decided to not wear black. I wanted Joe to see my figure. It's his birthday.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. And what happened on the screen a minute ago is I'm just trying to embarrass Sheriff Joe Baggs. If you guys are looking at YouTube, looking at your screen, I made this beautiful birthday video because he is my birthday boy. And if you guys are familiar, I know you haven't watched it, but anybody who is a Letterkenny fan, I'm a fan of their concept of super soft birthdays. Like all those dudes are like super tough, and like Wayne can beat everyone up. Every year they have super soft birthdays. We're just little ass kids, and friends kind of make fun of them a little bit, but it's like, hey, it's my birthday. We're all little kids. It's okay. Happy super soft birthday, bro.
Dude, I absolutely love it. I want to give a few more of these to Roger, by the way, while we're here. And he clearly loves the air horns, dude. So, Woo! Roger, that's all you, Roger, man. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Sincerely, that's awesome.
Muad'Dib, though, is just he's just donating based on inflation because Muad'Dib says that's 2 beers in SoCal. He's kind of right.
I mean, we'll find out.
He's got it right.
We'll find out September 21st.
Yeah, it's coming. And then for folks that are not here normally, excuse me, and not used to the air horns. Air horns happen when people do new memberships or donos, super chats. Not necessary. All we ask that you guys is just like and just share and say, hey, you guys kind of are cool and we don't hate you. So come hang out. They don't hate you, Joe.
I mean, not wrong, man. Not wrong. I appreciate the hell out of you. CJ Anderson, years old. Shout out. That's absolutely awesome. So Rams House saying, I think that's the first time I've heard Tuna say Colorado.
Yes. I always say Denver. I always say Denver. Tomorrow I'll go back to Denver.
Because you're
right
a
now,
friggin' D-bag. All right. Shout out. Dude, okay, this comment's funny. I'm just going to address this real fast. Sheriff Show, we call him Tar Heel. That's solid. I appreciate that. But we'll give
hey, more air horns. Let's go.
Dude, air horns. Air horns for president, man. Appreciate the hell out of you guys, man. Yeah, my birthday's been good. It's been a good day. I just went to work today, so it's nothing crazy. But had some beers at work because we like to party and whatevs, dude. So yeah, fired up about it.
clearly slightly toasty. It's a little toasty in the sheriff station.
Yeah, right we're not, not partying. That's
we're not after the same effects of coffee. We'll just say that. Getting some just house business out the way. Just a reminder to you guys. Make sure you are trying to snag some tickets from somebody. Training camp is the next big thing happening for Rams World, NFL World right now. The first day being the 27th this month. And then there's Rams Revealed happening on the 23rd, right? Yeah, 23rd.
Yes, sir.
That's the one where they said
with an announcement.
Special announcement. Yeah. So some of those going around. I helped a few folks get some spare tickets today. Nice. Jackpot.
Did you get yours?
Got mine. I'll be there. The homie Jackpot, he was looking for his as well. We got him situated.
Perfect. Cool.
Rams Ranger, I believe, got situated. So gonna be a lot of folks there. Gonna be a lot of fun. And Joe, what do you think the announcement's gonna be, dude? Because I'm hearing Aaron Donald. I'm hearing Aaron Donald's gonna be wearing 2 jerseys, 5 jerseys. Aaron Donald's gonna come back as Godzilla. Like, I'm hearing a lot of things.
Yeah, what I think that the announcement will be is just the uniforms. We know we're getting 2 more. I think that's exactly what it is. They said summer release. They then tell us, yo, special edition of this episode live on July 23rd. Yeah. Smack dab in the middle of summer. That's exactly what I think it is. I don't think it's Aaron Donald related at all. I don't think that would be the forum that we hear Aaron Donald's return also. I just don't think that would be a realistic thing that they would say that he's coming back. I think it would be done differently because also if you're the Rams and you're maybe PR team Rams, looking at you guys here, great squad. I think that you would want to separate those two. I don't think you would want to do them all at once. I think you would want to break those up. So if Aaron Donald's going to return, which feels real, I don't know.
It does feel real.
It does feel so real, man. But if Aaron Donald does return, I don't think it would be part of that show. I think that a Between the Horns live show that's going to be on a stage, I don't think is where it would happen. So I think it would be a different kind of setting. And I almost feel, Tuna, I don't know if you agree with this or not, but I almost feel like it would be just like him showing up at training camp and it'd be like, oh, by the way, like, and then they would do like a whole social media push. But I think that for this 23rd thing, I think it's just uniforms is going to be the announcement, not Aaron Donald related. We'll see.
You don't think it's got to do anything with this lad? If you guys are on the screen,
I don't.
Shout out to Rams Tapes on Twitter. Posted a video of Aaron Donald working out with Jaquan Brisker.
Bruh.
Bears.
You can't be Aaron Donald and wear a Rams shirt doing pass rusher moves and not make us think that, like, oh, you're coming back, right? Like,
he's making me feel a kind of way.
This feels too real, man.
I'm feeling something in my nether regions. I feel the way.
We're all feeling it, dude. No one is not feeling it right now in their nethers.
I will say though, it's not my favorite outfit of Aaron Donald's. I know it's a pump cover. I know it's the dude could wear whatever the hell he wants, but
yeah,
when I first saw this, I was like, he looks like a 17th century British orphan, like just beggars top,
Okay.
just paper mache, damn near. That's what it looks like.
See, I was thinking that he was wearing something else, and they were like, you know what? We should probably PR this. Put on this Ram shirt that doesn't fit for some reason. I don't know how you find a shirt big enough for Aaron Donald to look small in, but you know.
What if he shrunk down? What if he's like $160 and that's a
dude? What if he's
shirt?
built like
That's
me
just
now?
an XL.
What if he's built like me now, dude? Then what?
He's just an XL.
He's just
yeah, it's
a
the
little
same
guy.
size I wear. Oh yeah, he's shrunk down to 5'4" and $150. That's what's actually
Crazy. And also, why does the other dude look so unenthused? Or is he just so zoned in that he's not showing emotion?
He's scared. It's Aaron Donald.
That's fair.
He's afraid, bro.
Yeah. Ray says, stop helping other teams, AD.
I do slightly agree with that.
Don't worry about it, Ray. They're Steelers. We don't play them. We're not gonna play them even as far as into February. So it's fine.
All right. Speaking of other teams, Sheriff Joe Bags, are you ready for today's topic? I figured it's your birthday. Frankly, to be honest, I just worked on a paper I did on Kam Kinchens, and I didn't have time to super prep. And I just wanted you to kind of have fun. And I figured what more fun than actually piss off other fan bases potentially by talking about their most important player on their team, which is always the quarterback. So today you are leading the charge. We can both talk about it. It's not just, it's not just you and all by yourself, but if you do want some help, I will help out a little bit.
I'll definitely take your, input.
Yeah, because I can't have you doing all kinds of terrible stuff. But
dude, Kamal already.
Yeah. Yeah, the love.
You don't know me, Kamal.
What I do want to draw attention to though is some categories here. We'll go from bottom to top.
Yeah.
So the worst tier is sell insurance. Where pick another job. Just
stop
leave
doing
the league.
this. Yeah,
stop.
This is ridiculous. The fact that you're trying to be a quarterback is hilarious to us.
Yeah, stop it. Also, hi Josh Yos. Josh Yos tweets us in the chat. What's up, homie? All the way in Florida. Love you, brother. Next one, run the ball at all costs. I would put a Brett Rippon in this category. Potentially. Teetering between those. We all
fight Brett Rippon right now.
Also, disclaimer. These are not tiered by like, veteran, all pro. Like this is each category is written as you kind of feel it. Like you kind of know when you see it.
It's a vibes categories, man.
It genuinely is a kind of a vibes thing. So run the ball at all cost. The one above that, boomer bust. Like, damn, the guy's got all the talent. Throws 4 touchdowns one week, and then he'll throw 5 interceptions the next. And you're like, get Anthony Richardson out of the game. Like, I'm good.
Oh, he's tired.
Yeah, he's tired. Career QB too. Hey,
burn.
Consistent at what they do. You need them. We love them, right? Jag, another guy.
I love a Jag, dude. Just a guy, man. That's
They're not bad. They're not
shout
bad.
out Steve Smith for calling people Jags to their face.
and ironically, you could put the other Steve Smith in this category.
Fair. Funny enough. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just hey, average starter. Nothing bad. Yeah. They're just average. Pro Bowler. This is where we're gonna start cutting down hairs, and I really wanted to make these categories kind of make sense. Because right above that, like, just because you go from average to kind of good, you're not great. You may have a great year. Like, I think of Derek Carr when I think of Pro Bowler. Like, above average, right?
Okay.
Goddamn great QB all the damn time. Straightforward. Don't give them the ball last.
Yeah, it's going to be a bad time for you if you give them the ball last, man. You don't want them to have the ball in their hands with a minute and a half to go down by 4. You don't want it.
Nope. And then we'll give examples putting them in here because it'll make sense. And then if you're thinking, I'm putting Matthew Stafford in this category, what could possibly be above that at the top? Well, it's actually Matthew Stafford.
Matthew Stafford. He's in the tier by himself. He's the S tier.
Like, oh my God, the MVP. We put him in the top 1. Oh no.
How dare us? That's a homer pick, Tuna.
Absolute homer pick. So we'll start this off by placing the MVP. Where is he? Did they take him out? There
MVP.
Matthew Stafford is
MVP.
All right, sir. Let's start this off. I want to start somewhere fun.
Hit me.
Let's go. We'll start off feisty. Where are you putting Jalen Hurts at?
Jalen Hurts is run the ball at all costs.
Stop. Okay, hold on.
What?
Are
we going to pretend that Jalen Hurts is a decent quarterback, or are we going to pretend that he actually just had A.J. Brown, a good receiver, and other than that, he can't throw more than 10 yards down the field?
You don't think that you're going to be extremely wrong about that this season?
I don't. It's weird. I don't feel like I'm going to be wrong. I feel like this is the year where everybody is like, oh, Jalen Hurts actually is a bummer. That sucks. That's too bad. We thought he was good. Turns out he's a bummer. I think that this is the year.
I think at worst, like genuinely, at worst, I'm putting him as Jag. Like on a bad day, he's like, he looks very pedestrian on a bad day.
I'm very confident in my pick actually of run the ball at all costs, because I feel like when you're on a team with Saquon and then you had your only good receiver that you had, Devonta, I get it.
Yeah.
Let's not make, crazy claims here. I feel good about my pick. I understand if you want to push him up to boom or bust, but run the ball at all costs for Jalen Hurts. I think that this is the season where we look at Jalen Hurts. But like week 15, we're going to look back at this and be like, damn, Joe nailed it. That's crazy.
I don't like it. I wholly disagree.
Jalen Hurts is super overrated. I agree with that. I don't think that he's an NFL quarterback. I think that he has rid his team to his current status. I feel confident in saying that.
You think more system quarterback than anything. Should we add system quarterback on the list? Should we add that?
I don't think that's terrible.
I can do that.
Okay. Put it above boom or bust.
Okay.
Because to be a system quarterback is fine. That's okay. You can be a system quarterback and be fine and win a Super Bowl. Shout out Brad Johnson. You can be a guy that gets carried by your squad. That's cool. And I think Jalen Hurts is one of them.
Okay.
I'm okay with system, but I will put it out to the world here that I feel most comfortable in run the ball at all costs.
Interesting. I definitely talked you into putting him at system QB.
You did.
Yeah. And then do we want to handle that real quick? A quick station break for some air horns, because Two Girlies, One Cup comes in with a $4.99 dono and says, was looking forward to the stream at 110 here in Vegas. Brother, I hope you're not working today, because I know what you do for work. Like I hope you're staying extremely cool and in AC. Getting my ass absolutely kicked at work. I should just reading comprehension is a low in my house, apparently. Glad I have this on in the background. Let's fucking go, Ram. Shout out to you, Two Girlies, One Cup. You are super cool, dude. Honestly, bro, make sure you take extra breaks. 110 as a delivery driver, that is brutal. So shouts out to you. Everyone in the chat say we love you, Two Girlies, One Cup, because
Two Girlies, One Cup, Honda Squad.
We do love our guys, man. All right. Jalen Hurts, system QB. Who do you want to pick next? Throw a name out there, buddy.
Let's just go ahead and go with JJ McCarthy. Let's get this one out of the way.
Hold on, where the hell is he at?
To the right, middle level.
There it is. Okay, JJ
Sell
McCarthy.
Insurance.
Woof.
This guy sucks, bro. Not much about it. I'm not trying to be nice here. I'm not trying to be rude here necessarily, but there's a reason they decided to bring in Kyler. JJ McCarthy is a whole bag of bummers. They have to admit really soon. I'm guessing it's going to be this year that they made the wrong pick trying to go with JJ. It's not going to work out. He's going to get cut, probably not get picked up by another team.
Insane.
And State Farm is ready, bro. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Kamal said he had one good quarter last year, quite literally. Like that, it wasn't even a game. I want to equate him to Zach Wilson, but Zach Wilson, I've seen some redeeming qualities of like arm strength and like more than one quarter at a time.
Yeah,
insane.
Well, what's crazy too is that you have Justin Jefferson, and you still are like god awful. And it's
Just
like,
throw
bro,
it up
you
to
don't
him.
have to do great to look good when you have a guy like Justin Jefferson and you still suck. Dude, sell insurance, bro. That's
Like
that's
this.
the right category.
All right. I want to see where you put this gentleman here. Sir Bo Nix of Denver. This is up in near your
Bocephus
territory.
Nix.
You hear a lot of Colorado, football fans. A lot of
I'm
Denver
very
lovers.
in tune with the Colorado world. You know what? Give me Pro Bowler. I think that Bo Nix is absolutely a solid quarterback. I don't think he's in the conversation for being an elite guy. He's not going to screw it up for you. He's not going to ruin your year, but he's also not going to, you're not going to look back at your year and be like, oh my God, if we didn't have Bo Nix, this would have been terrible.
Anyone but Bo Nix, and we're fine. Like you have to work to find people better than him right now.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Like to Bo Nix is 1000% a workable quarterback. He's going to do fine for you. And Sean Payton being the head coach, you know what? Great marriage there. Because if that was like a younger head coach and somebody less experienced, I would probably bump him down a little bit. But having that coach and then doing what he did last year, and I'll be honest, I think that if Bo Nix doesn't get hurt in that game in overtime, which is so wildly unfortunate, I think that they're a Super Bowl team. I think that they win the AFC. So
that was about as heartbreaking as the I almost said the wrong Niners linebacker. It wasn't Navarro Bowman. Who tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl?
Greenlaw.
Yeah, Greenlaw. I would equate it to that of like just the timing. Like what? Like
running out onto the field,
bad
just falls down. It's like, that was the moment. I was like, well, Niners are losing for sure. Like that's like the gods have spoken. They're not going to win this game. So, but yeah, I think that Bo Nix is a really good quarterback. I think if he was our quarterback, we would be hyping him up going into this year. Be like, no, dude, Bo Nix is awesome. He's fire. But I don't think he's at that level to be like, oh no, we're winning because we have Bo Nix. I just think he's not blowing it.
And then some of the people are saying he's actually they're kind of surprised they put him as a system quarterback. And it's interesting because I don't think they're wrong. And I think I think how it's working in your brain, probably like mine, is there's a range of these guys potentially that on any given year they can fall into. Like Matthew Stafford, at worst, he's a goddamn great QB all the time. At best, he's an MVP. Right now, Bo Nix, as he played in 2025 and as he is coming into this year, I think he's operating as a Pro Bowl quarterback, but on his worst day, he definitely looks like a moderate system QB at best. And so I think it kind of depends on the last you've seen him or how much you've paid attention to him. But I would say right now, like how we finished the season, I'd give him Pro Bowler because I think if he's there against New England, I think they at least it's a close game.
We're seeing some comments comp him to Jared Goff. I would put him above Goff. I do think he's better.
I think Jared Goff has much better accuracy in placement.
Oh, interesting. Because I would if you were like clean slate, it's like take your quarterback kind of thing, and we were picking between Bo Nix and Jared Goff. I go.
Well, you are right now. Where are you putting Jared Goff? Funny enough, he's on this list.
You know what? You've got him there already. Give me Jag.
Ooh.
He's a Jag, dude. He's just a guy. Okay. I don't think he's special. I don't think he's terrible. I think that Jared Goff is very much just a dude. I think that with Jeff Fisher, he looked like absolute buns. And then with Sean McVay, he looked like a legitimate quarterback, which to me means system quarterback. But I do think he's just a little bit better than a system quarterback. So I'd put him as just a guy, according to this tier list. So I do think he's just a little bit better than that. But he's not the reason you're winning games.
The Muad'Dib and Rams House coming up with good comps for them. Bo Nix is just a Goff with more Riz, and I look at them. Look at them.
I mean, that's not real. That's for sure. And then it's like Goff is the version of Bo, is the best version of Bo to me, which is an interesting comment because I actually think opposite. I think that Bo is what Goff is on his best day.
This is starting to sound like somebody says like, oh, Drake May is just the Caleb Williams of Zach Wilson's. It's like what? Like, but it somehow makes sense.
Yeah,
I get that from you. Let's go with the old lad, Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Who knows what team he's on? It doesn't matter. Where are you putting him?
I think I'm just gonna go Jag here. I feel like my Jag rankings are gonna be hefty. I think that most of
Okay.
these guys are Jags.
Well, if it's like a true bell curve, it should be like barely anyone, and then most everyone in the middle, and then go back down to the middle. So yeah,
That's
it should
true.
be about
I think
average.
that he's not gonna, again, just like Jared Goff. If you bring in Flacco, like if say Stafford and Stet Benatar and Ty Simpson and stuff like that, yeah, they're all like not doing, something is terrible. Something happened in a QB room and it's bad. It's like I feel like you bring in a Joe Flacco and it's like, okay, well, if we need him for 4 games, we'll go 2-2.
And you will stay however you are as a team. Like that's
exactly.
it. Like,
and it's like you need the
boat.
team to be what carries him. If the team sucks, he's gonna suck. But if you have Puka and Devontae and Kata running the, like, you know what I mean? Like, then he'll be fine. He'll be just fine. He'll come in, he'll win you some games, and he'll be okay. But you're not gonna be like, oh, thank goodness we signed Joe Flacco. Otherwise, we would have lost those games. It's gonna be like, oh, Joe Flacco didn't burn us. That's good. That's all.
I was afraid Joe Flacco was gonna do some magic. Like I'm not even gonna go there. Okay.
I thought Rivers was, honestly.
Yeah. Mind you, also in each row, leftmost is better, and then all the way to the right will be worse. So
gotcha. Okay.
If you need to flip flop guys as well, just as we start stacking.
Jared is better than Joe.
I want to do. Let's talk about Jordan Love. I know you love this guy so much.
Slip him right next to Jalen there.
System QB.
I don't think that Jordan Love is that special. I know that a lot of people disagree with me on this. I think that Jordan Love is the most normal quarterback in the NFL. I think that he is the median quarterback. If you're worse than Jordan Love, you kind of suck. If you're better than Jordan Love, you're pretty good. I think that he is the median.
Are we finally doing it? The
Love line?
I wanted to make it the Daxis chart. The Daxis.
Daxis is fair, but I think that I put Dak above Jordan.
Okay. So whoever is a lot of off-camera conversations I've had with my roommate as well of like I'm an old around the NFL fan, and they used to have this thing called the Dalton line, and it was about Andy Dalton in his heyday, where it's like you couldn't figure out is he like the next, like, is the Red Rifle legit, or is he ranked love 16 to 32. So I love that so much. Their Dalton line meant, hey, he is the median. If they're above that line, if they're better than Andy Dalton, you have yourself a potential franchise QB. If they're below that line, you are looking for a new potential franchise QB. And so I've constantly been looking for the modern day one, and I thought it was Dak for a certain time, but I think he's elevated past that. Yeah. You've made a great case for Jordan Love. So yeah.
I see like comments like this from Rams House that says like Jordan Love does have some insane throws / traits. He's just wildly inconsistent. I agree with the inconsistency part, but I even asked my Packers fan friend Jackson, it was like, will you share with me some like holy hell plays from Jordan Love where you're like, nobody makes this throw, nobody makes this play. It's like we saw it from like Caleb Williams against us, where it was like he made a throw and it was like, oh my God, nobody does that. You have to be a pro to do that. Name one damn play where Jordan Love has made a throw where you're like, holy hell, no one else can do that in the league. It's like, that's the only guy that can do that. Not one time has he made a play that you're like, oh, if Jordan Love isn't the quarterback, that play doesn't happen. He's just the most normal quarterback of all time. He doesn't screw it up, but he doesn't make the plays where you're like, holy hell, this is awesome.
Kamal says, I see his receivers letting him down more than he makes the bad decision. And I think there's multiple things are true, because you know how I feel about LaFleur. I don't know if I've voiced it too often here, but I don't think LaFleur is his system is not a good developmental system for wide receivers. So I do think you have a little bit of that mixed with a very average quarterback right now.
Well, the Packers also think that you can just grab as many like average to slightly above average wide receivers as possible, and that one of them will rise to the top. And we've also seen that that's not true. So he is a little bit handicapped by his weaponry. He's got a really good tight end, but overall his wide receivers, it's like, and I always, this is probably not the right thing to do, but like I equate it to like, if this guy came over to the Rams, where would he be at? How would he fit in? And that's not fair, because 99% of other wide receivers would be wide receiver 3 on a Ram squad. You know what I mean? But a lot of those guys, it's like, well, I don't know if he would get playing time over Witt. I don't know if he would get playing time over Mump. So it's like, and they're all right in that gap. How we feel about Jordan Whittington and Konate Mumpfield is how all of the Packers wide receivers are. They're all hopeful. They're all good. They're all decent, but none of them are superstars. And it's very clear. So that does hurt him, but I don't think that he's elevating them in a way where it's like, oh, Jordan Love is pulling this guy. He's making Christian Watson look like a superstar. It's like, no, Christian Watson looks fine. And it's whatever. So Jordan Love to me is the most average quarterback in the NFL.
My comp for him, as you were talking, I would probably give it to a more athletic Jared Goff.
That's fair. And I want to comment on this, because Rams House is saying it's like triple coverage, dime, 50 yards down the field. Those insane off-platform throws are pretty wild and unique. I don't know if they're unique. I think that's what you ask for your NFL quarterbacks to be able to do today. So I don't think it's unique. I don't think it's this crazy, like, big thing. I think that if you're a quarterback in the NFL, you need to be able to make those kinds of throws, simply put.
Interesting. Okay. You're a harsh critic today.
Shout out.
That's my fucking birthday. I like it. Let's do a fun one. Let's do one low. That's probably going to be a little bit high. Right. Sir Joseph Burrow of Ohio.
Don't give them the ball last. I know that damn much. If he's not going against an Aaron Donald, then they may win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't give them the ball last is where I put him, man. He is very up there. He's an extremely talented quarterback, obviously one of the best in the NFL. He can certainly get it done. I don't care that you can claim his weaponry if you want to, with guys like Chase and stuff like that, but let's not dice it up, man. The Bengals are not a historically great team. And I think that us playing them in the Super Bowl, I think that was a direct product of Joe Burrow just doing Joe Burrow things. Watch that playoff run, man. Joe Burrow did some damn good things during that playoff run. I don't think we play the Bengals in the Super Bowl if it isn't for Burrow. So yeah, man, he's way up there, obviously. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about it, man. He's incredible.
If it comes to a conclusion, like, not to go on a complete anecdote, but people fantasizing about Joe Burrow leaving the Bengals, going to the Rams, or just leaving at all, right?
Yeah.
If that does happen, I have to genuinely put the Bengals fans into the Jets category of saddest fandoms. And I mean that with complete empathy, because you've now seen 2 franchise QBs just say, I'm good. I don't professionally want to continue my life this way in this city, and leave in probably shitty fashion. And to top that off, you don't really even get to fully, I would say, enjoy, we made the Super Bowl. We're right there, because it's so heartbreaking, because from our perspective, it is the Aaron Donald ring me, this and that. Their point of view, they're looking at photos from the opposite end zone, watching Jamar Chase just with his hands up like this, and Jalen Ramsey on the floor, and they're thinking, dude, if half a second more and we are Super Bowl champions.
Without Aaron Donald on that field, the Bengals are, I don't want to say likely or whatever, probable, maybe.
I would say
champions.
Chances jump up to 99% on betting odds if they score a touchdown there. And Jalen Ramsey immediately turns heel in the Rams fan base. Everyone fucking hates him because there's going to be photos of him on the floor everywhere.
Yes. Oh, dude, if Burrow has a little bit more time and throws that ball deep, Ramsey is one of the is one of those guys in Rams lore historically that is like, you ruin this. And it's like, it goes back to like, it would go to that play. It would go to the play where he got ripped down by his face mask, and it'd be like, don't care, dude, make a damn play. Like, fight him back. Like
you would have to defend him actively all the time.
Yeah. And also, like, I mean, let's call it what it is too. And I'm not trying to just take random strays at Jalen Ramsey. That was one of his worst games as a Ram. the Super
wasn't.
Bowl,
It
which is
wasn't
crazy.
great.
Terrible game.
If I have to defend him, though,
yeah,
Jamar Chase is really fucking good at football. Like, if we're making a tier list for receivers, he's probably at the top 2. So
very good. Not Puka level, but very, 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 very good.
He's up there. All right. Switch it up. A guy that I know you love oh so dearly, Malik Willis.
This is a hard one, man.
Yeah.
Because I think Malik Willis is very talented.
I have an idea of where I would put him. Because I want to do this. I want to do this because it's almost a TBD because we don't really know what he's going to be.
You know what? I accept that.
And I'm going to put it with this. It's a respectful, like we have to wait and see.
I absolutely accept that because like my brain wants to go between Pro Bowler and Jag. And I feel like boom or bust is almost that. It's almost that category right between there, you know? Because I think that Malik Willis is this year going to show us that he is a legitimate starting quarterback in the NFL. What sucks for him is that I think his best receiver is Tutu Atwell. And so that puts him behind the 8 ball immediately of like not having legitimate weaponry to like showcase what he's doing. And coming from Green Bay, where he needed to play some games in place of Jordan Love, again, don't have high praise for their weaponry in Green Bay, but he was able to, I think he was able to elevate those players more than Jordan Love was. And maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm standing alone on this side, but I feel like when Malik Willis was in, Christian Watson looked better. He looked like a better wide receiver. But I think that the Packers have so much invested in Jordan Love that they were like, you know what? Love is our guy. I think truly after X amount of years, we'll look back and say Packers should have picked Malik Willis.
There's a reality that happens. And the reason why I'm putting in here, like it's not intended. The boomer bust is kind of its own separate thing. I would put it off to the side. So don't think that we're saying, oh, it's worse than this. You can put some guys here. Like I kind of made a joke about Anthony Richardson earlier, but this feels more sense to me because it is boomer bust. It's an unknown. This is his first season. Like if we're going to, make an example of this, I'm going to put Fernando Mendoza in that category too. Because we don't know. He's a rookie. We haven't seen him play anything whatsoever. What the hell is Fernando Mendoza? Freaking Step Brothers looking?
That's fair. I mean, we don't know. Got talent, but we have no clue how he's going to look in the NFL.
He could get a, knock on wood, an injury game 2, and then we don't know. Then he has a fucked up career. Like you just don't know.
Yeah.
And then same with Ty Simpson. We'll just throw all the rookies in here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
By the way, this is Drew Aller. I learned what Drew Aller looks like today without a helmet on.
Thank you.
Yeah. And
I see a lot of comments on here too that say like they're all watching Tutu. Hope Tutu goes insane this year.
Same.
I am not necessarily in that path. I don't hope ill on Tutu Atwell, but I am aggressively indifferent on how he does. I really don't care.
Ooh.
He's not a Ram anymore. I don't think he's that good, but if he goes off, cool. Hell yeah, man. Good for you. But if he doesn't, I'm going to feel a little bit like, yeah, we expected this. So like, I think that from my perspective, if Tutu Atwell has an awesome season, it's like, oh, turns out he's decent. You know what I mean? But I would say that we have not seen enough of his time as a Ram. We haven't even seen enough to say whether he's legitimate or not. But I would say that I don't think he's that kind of guy, considering that he was on a team where we value offense pretty heavily. And at no point was it like, we got to get Tutu involved in this offense. That never happened. So I don't think that he's, whatever, but I think he's going to do well enough in Miami where Rams fans are going to be mad about it. But I think that that's a product of him probably just being the most talented wide receiver in Miami. If he goes to like damn near any other team, he's kind of gets lost in the shuffle like he did with us. So I'm not anti-Tutu. I just don't think he's
you're more indifferent. You're more indifferent to it. I'm paying attention to it for the purpose of the Rams, like selfishly, because I do want to see what happens, and I'm not expecting either way because I really don't know. I can see both alternatives where Ramshouse says he doesn't get, he'll get so many targets. Okay, they may try. What if it just isn't working with Malik Willis? Like, there's a lot of factors here with a rebuilt team.
Who says he's going to get 1,000? Cap at 700.
I could see that. I could see that.
I think cap at 700
There's 17 games. There's 17 games. I think you need like 70 yards a game.
But it's
doable.
He's also not that good. You know what I mean? Like, he's never done anything.
Do it with like 60 receptions.
He's never done anything on the Rams where it's like, oh my gosh, like that was actually really good. All of his catches have been like wide open catches and stuff like that. So it's not like he's making contested plays. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I have not seen a play from Tutu where it's like, oh crap, we got to get this guy more involved. It's always been like, hey, yeah, he's fast as hell and got that ball against the Colts. But he was wide ass open, and that's kind of how all of his catches come. So I don't see 1,000 yards coming from Tutu.
And that's why I want to see what's going to happen. Like I want to be surprised. I have zero idea what really will happen, and what based on that, just be able to compare it. Like, okay, let's say he does get 1,000 yards, and let's say he makes some special plays and looks like an NFL wide receiver. You do have to sit here and say like, okay, well, what didn't work in LA? Like, no one's perfect. Sometimes players just don't fit. And so at that point, you at least have a conversation of like, okay, why amongst all the wide receivers we love and have high hopes for, it's just for some reason didn't work with Tutu. Or if he just flames out and has like 10 catches this year, we're like, okay. They just kept like believing in him and just it didn't work out.
Well, I also think that there's a little bit to be said about Sean McVay wanting that type of player, but not knowing how to use him properly.
I agree.
So like Deshaun Jackson was like, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to get out of here. Like, I don't want to hang out here anymore. Like, he straight up was like.
But Deshaun was right.
Yeah, it's like Deshaun was like, I'm good. And it's like Tavon was like one of those guys where it's like, holy crap, dude, in a McVay offense, Tavon's going to go off. And it was just like not there at all. So shout out to Girlies One Cup, though.
Hey.
Shout out. It says, do you think Mendoza will be starting by week 7, going to the Rams-Raiders game that week? It'd be super dope to see him play. I don't think that that's impossible. I think that week 7 is a little quick. I think that would mean 6 games of Kirko Chains, and I don't know if that'll be if Chains will be playing bad enough to go to the rookie yet. I actually think that Chains plays all year. I think that Mendoza plays next year.
Bro, you're forgetting one thing, bro. Football gods love making the Rams play against rookie quarterbacks.
That's fair. And actually, we don't do well against them.
That's like, come on, bro. We got the primetime games, all the expectations. We're gonna see Fernando Mendoza. Like, what's the worst outcome? A rookie in his first start. That's probably gonna happen. And
all right, you go on about that. I'm gonna get another one of these.
Soda, adult soda.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay. Adult pop. Yep.
All right, we'll do that. While Joe is stepping away, a little quick reminder that, yes, it is his birthday. And so we're making him do this tier list. This tier list, if you guys are watching here on YouTube, all the way at the tippy top, we got Matthew Stafford and all these little tiers splitting hairs about, hey, don't give him the ball last, or to Pro Bowlers, to system QBs, all the way to JJ McCarthy, who should sell insurance at the very bottom. And we're going to try to burn through the rest of these. And I'm going to place one or two while he's not looking, because I want him to argue with me. I think this guy is teetering because of a rookie season, because he wasn't elite, team withstanding and everything. He looked like, to some people, he looked like just another guy. I think he looked more like a Pro Bowler. He had a lot of special moments. And I think how he's going to play this year, I think he'll teeter between Pro Bowler, like a high-end Pro Bowler, with moments of goddamn great QB all the time. So yeah, I do want to put him in Jack. I think he's better than like the old guard here, like a better option. I'm gearing up the fans here.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
Defend me on Cam Ward here in case you hate it. But yeah, what I'm saying is right now, how he finished to the public, he's just another guy, very pedestrian, with moments that flashed of like, oh, he can, pepper all in here.
I think
given the right situation. And I think by year's end this year, he is teetering between high-end Pro Bowler and flashes of goddamn great QB all the time.
Yeah, I would put him above Joe. So I think you're right there.
And because of veteran and just experience, I'm putting him behind Jared Goff.
Yeah, fair. Because I think that I like Cam a lot. I think that
Love him,
Cam's one
bro.
of those guys where it's like, oh no, he's gonna wiggle his way into being one of the top guys in the NFL. It's just unfortunate that he got brought onto a team that's kind of rough right now, but they're also, I think, headed in the right direction. When you look at, I mean,
Best draft.
dude, them in the Jets draft. Insane. Jets draft class 2 is like, damn, dude. It's like we looked at all 3 of those guys of like, I would like one of them in the first round, and the Jets took 3 of them, and it's like, bruh, all right. Shout out Jets. I see you, man. I see you. It just sucks that they brought back Geno Smith as their quarterback. That's kind of a weird thing considering they're seemingly in the right direction, but blowing that position. But yeah, I think Cam is one of those guys that though, like, I think that after this year, we'll be bumping him up into that next section. But for now, I think it's reasonable to put him where he's at.
Yeah, Ramsdale says I was amazed by how many unreal throws he had last year that receivers dropped.
Yeah, one against us, dude. What week 2 was that?
It was the same as the Caleb Williams playoff one, basically.
Dude,
like,
yeah, and it was one of those where it was like, oh, okay, all right, guys, let's relax. Like, we're good, but yeah.
Let's go. Let's burn through. We're 45 minutes in. If we're not going to be here for 3 hours. I'm just going to go from the top, and we're just going to burn all the way across. So next is Shedeur Sanders.
You're not going to like my Shedeur pick, man.
I know. I'll let you have this.
Okay, run the ball at all cost.
Ugh.
I think he's fine, but I don't think he's any. I don't think he's boom or bust. I don't think
he's technically a Pro Bowler.
Technically, but that's been a joke for a few years. So
he is a Pro Bowler.
He was technically, but also that's been a joke. How many people didn't need
You're a joke?
How many people? How many players needed to get booted out of the Pro Bowl until Shedeur made it?
No, he's a Pro Bowler.
Answer the question, Tuna.
If a guy goes into a Hall of Fame, we're like, oh, but they had to not vote for someone else.
The question.
What are we saying?
Answer the question.
I don't answer questions without my lawyer.
Okay, because it feels like this second-tier Browns quarterback was very much low on the list, and a bunch of people were like, Pro Bowl, y'all still do that? No, I'm good. And then eventually he was like, I'll check it out.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that. Yeah, Rams Ranger is actually my lawyer.
Yeah, so you can
imagine walking into court for a very serious matter. It's just Rams
Ranger shows up in full gear.
It's like because you asked for a public defender, and he's like, "Oh, I just came for my other gig." I'm just like, Jesus Christ,
full gear.
Your Honor, can I have a mistrial?
We need to do that. We need to get like all the Rams like characters in like serious situations in full gear, like Ramator and Spider Ram, Rams Ranger, all these people. We need them in serious situations in full gear. I would
love to set up a Netflix documentary style, like just talking to all of them, because they're all genuinely fucking great dudes too.
We could for sure do a doc.
Yeah,
dude, we could for sure do that.
It'd be fun. All right. I'm interested in your this next one with you, going complete opposite end of the age spectrum. Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? Just pure talent level. Give me Pro Bowler. I'm going right now, obviously, with his age and stuff like that. I think that mentally he is
sharp,
so far up there that it's absolutely insane. I think that his age is catching him. Although there was definitely times last year in Pittsburgh where it was like, holy crap, dude. It's like, this guy's a legitimate quarterback. Like
he slings it. He just slings the fuck out of it.
Might, what's the next tier up?
Boom. Goddamn great QB all the time.
You know what? Give me one level up. Goddamn great QB all the time, man. That's totally reasonable. Corn Doggy said it here, man. He elevates his team. That's exactly what you want out of your quarterback. You want your quarterback to come in and make your other players better. The offensive line looks a little bit better because your quarterback is so good at reading the pocket. Your wide receivers look a little bit better because even though they were only open by a yard, you still got them the ball, And I think Rodgers is in there.
It cancels out because of DK, he says.
Fair. Yeah. He's just an athletic bozo.
Jesus. Everyone say hi, Corn Doggy.
Hi, Corn Doggy.
Everybody say hi.
Just a single one here. Yeah. There you go. That's for Corn Doggy.
Next QB,
Ooh, this one is an interesting one.
Sir CJ of Stroud.
I feel like if you ask me last year, CJ Stroud is pretty up there, but give me Pro Bowler. Below Bo.
Below Bo.
Below Bo.
It's tough. It's tough because
they're very close.
I know in my heart that on 9 out of 10 days, if I need, like, I put it this way, everyone's got their own fucking metrics they do. And I just realized, I was like, why is my screen getting dark? Because Jesus. I know that I can trust CJ Stroud with a lot more throws and like playmaking that I would trust.
Go ahead. Sorry.
But because how the season ended and we are going based on right now, for I don't know what was happening on that team, but in the playoff, they just completely just shat the bed. Like their defense did way enough. Their defense is so scary that I don't think it gets enough credit for that game. You took the New England Patriots with their own, clearly Super Bowl caliber team, and you had them. Like all you needed was like one more competent drive to go score, and the Texans just could not muster a turnoverless drive. And that's all you need. Like we talk about all the time, what makes a good QB for like separated from a great one you can count on. Like, hey, when it's fucking balls to the wall, I need one drive to go ahead and win the game. Who are you gonna call? Like, I'm calling Matthew Stafford. Win or lose, I know if he has the ball last, there's a 99% chance where like Kalshi is like going up. They're like, it's change your odds right now. He might win. CJ Stroud, I feel like give him some time. He'll be closer to that than Bo Nix will, but it hurts me to see him below.
I think that too. It's like if you would have asked me a year ago, I'm putting him way up there. I'm putting him on probably don't give them the ball last or goddamn great quarterback all the time. But this last year, I think that we did see a bit of human out of CJ, and I'm not comfortable putting him higher right now.
No, it's slightly above average, and it's a Pro Bowl. Like, hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's accurate. He's got to improve. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, baby, Indiana Jones.
Man, Danny Dimes is just a guy. Put him below Joe. Just a guy.
Thank you.
Other people are going to slip in above.
Give me a hug. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, other people are going to slip in above Danny on this list as we go on, I think. But I mean, he's not. Again, it's the standard. Like he's not blowing it, but he's not the reason you're doing anything. I think it's fine.
He did start the season 8-0.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing is like he's got an exhausted quarterback in his room who's just a sleepy guy. He can't handle the pressure,
He's a sleepy boy.
Yeah, he's just tired, So he's the guy that can, bring the energy to the room and keep it going.
Daniel Jones energy. Yeah.
Which is rough. When you're talking about Daniel Jones energy, you're just like, Daniel Jones is the battery of this room. It's like, that's bad. Because the other guy you have in your room is he's probably napping. He's exhausted. He's tired. He's sleepy. He can't handle it. So Daniel Jones, though, he is just a guy. He is just very much. He is the most normal quarterback.
Wait, who said that about him bringing the energy? Who said that?
Don't know.
Are you just making that up? Because I was like, I need sources. Because if someone said that in real life, I'm gonna freak out.
I don't know, but he has more energy than anybody else in that room. The room is sleepy.
That's true.
Sleeping room.
That's true. Speaking of Anthony Richardson, he's actually right. I didn't
sell insurance, bro. You're too tired to play in the NFL.
Above or below McCarthy? That it matters.
That's a tough one, actually. I'll go above. I'll go above just for talent purposes, but he's clearly not an NFL quarterback. He can't handle it. Pulling yourself out of the game, and it's like, I couldn't do more. And it's like, bro, then audible to a run. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like that's absolutely absurd to pull yourself as a quarterback to pull yourself out of the game. I will never respect you again. I don't care what you do. From here on out, dude, I don't care what Anthony Richardson's career looks like. He pulled himself out of the game for being too tired as a quarterback.
Yeah, you
get
you
the hell out of here, man. That's ridiculous. What a joke, man.
We will save Corn Doggy. We will save Sam Darnold for when you say you are back.
Yeah,
I can abide.
I'm not done with Anthony Richardson.
Jesus Christ! All right, good. Let's go.
I just feel like I want to hammer it a little bit more. That like, dude, if you can't hang, then don't even be on the team, man. As a quarterback, you're head tapping as a quarterback. Just go ahead and take your pads off, bro. We got you from here. You're good. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate your help for this game. But no, you're good.
My question, not it literally isn't
joke,
an excuse, and
Still
it's not a diversion away from a deflection. It's just
Yeah.
a curiosity. Where did that come from? Like, at what point, at what leader, what coach did he have where it's like the environment was like, yes, this is something that we can do.
Good question.
That you're allowed to do as a quarterback. Is it in Indiana? Was it at Florida? I am kind of curious.
Even consider it. Like the fact that it was a consideration that he did the tap, it like the fact that came to his head and was like, you know what? I can't.
No, it needs to be addressed. Both need to be addressed, because what if that came from a different source? Like, what if a coach showed him that at University of Florida, and it's like, bro, I need to know who it was, because he may be pumping in more quarterbacks into the NFL at some point with these sleepy qualities.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah.
We do need to see who has been his coaches in the past and who did this. But I'll be honest, I don't think that's it. I think it's a personality trait. I think it's an Anthony Richardson trait. He's too tired, man. Get him. I would legitimately be pissed if the Rams signed this guy at any point in his career. If the Rams were like, Anthony Richardson,
I've never seen you say that.
I'd be like, this is absurd. He's too tired. I'll do it. I'll do it instead, man. He's too tired. Get this guy off my squad.
Yeah,
I can't stand this guy. What a clown, bro. Like, he is like the probably the player in the NFL that I dislike the most. And it's like, because you pull that kind of stuff, it's like, you know what? Go ahead then, man. You're good. Not only take this playoff, go ahead and take the rest of your career off. Go find something else to do, man. Sell insurance. Get the hell out of here. That's ridiculous.
Mind you, it is Sheriff Joe Bag's birthday, and he's allowed to rant today. He's allowed to rant today, and we don't like sleepy QBs.
Nah, dude, get that crap out of here, man. We like winners, bro. We don't need people being too tired. We like winners.
This guy's a winner.
He sure freaking is, man.
Is he? Trevor Lawrence?
You know what? Considering we have not seen the situation to put him in this category enough, give me goddamn great quarterback all the damn time. I would not put him in the don't give him the ball last. I don't put him in give him the ball last. I will concede if you will fight me on putting him on the top end of Pro Bowler, because he is better than those two guys. But
yeah, he's not consistent enough for me. Like the same thing that you talk about Jordan Love. I think I have the same thing with Trevor Lawrence, where it's like, all right, man, like, you're in the same category of all these elite traits. Jordan Love, like, I know he played at a small school, and there's that learning curve people talked about, but he's got all these elite traits. Trevor Lawrence did that on a national championship team, top level, like lost like 2 college games. He's sunshine. He is the golden child. He was supposed to be the next face of the league. And I haven't seen that. Like, to the same degree where I've seen Cam Ward in 1 year absolutely wow me with a lot of throws, I've never seen that from Trevor Lawrence. I don't care what highlight you show me. The highlights I've ever seen from him, it is 50-50 in part. His player also made a great play. Kudos to him for recognizing his players can go do that and go up and get it. That's a skill too. But I've seen way more from even CJ Stroud than I have from Trevor Lawrence.
I'll give you that. Factor. What I will push back on that with is that I don't think that Trevor Lawrence has had as good of weapons as any of those other guys that he's dealing with. I think that, what is his best receiver?
BTJ. Brian Thomas.
Yeah, definitely Thomas is certainly a very talented player, but it's like, I would say for Trevor, that I feel like I've seen enough to be like, damn, dude, if they help him, then this guy's it. But they haven't done that. But I also think that if you look at this last year with Cohen, instead of the disaster that he's dealt with before that, it's like, now you can see it's like, oh no, he just operates completely differently now. I think that he is showing those traits of like, oh no, now that he's got like a competent coaching staff, he can get some stuff done. Before that, he hasn't had a competent coaching staff, which is unfortunate, and that happens to players. I mean, we burned a lot of guys by not having competent coaching staffs in our past as well. Now we have Sean in the squad, so we don't do that anymore. But we've been the beneficiaries, I guess, of that.
Dropping stuff.
But I will accept dropping him down a level to the upper end of the Pro Bowl, because I think that talent wise, I think that he's got everything in as far as an NFL quarterback. I think he's got anything that you would want, but you have to help him out. You can't. I mean, you also can't give Matthew Stafford the Jags team. I mean, clearly, blatantly, Matthew Stafford with the Lions team for years wasn't able to get over the hump. Year one with the Rams was. And I think that Trevor Lawrence is that same kind of guy. I think that he's kind of trapped in Jacksonville right now, and he's being held back by his squad. I firmly believe that.
So only because in your own argument, you talk about how he hasn't been able to show like, hey, he's got these great moments as consistently. I think right away I'm taking him out of goddamn great QB all the time, because same with like it's the same with Cam Ward. It's like Cam Ward is by spirit not just another guy, but from what we've seen so far, he is right now middle of the pack, but with a lot of potential. So to the same degree, you're saying that about Trevor Lawrence, like, hey, that's fine, Pro Bowl category, but he's got elite traits and he's probably going to take off here. Like he'll probably be up here.
Any season, Trevor Lawrence is going to be a top 3 quarterback. And that's like the thing, is it like that is in his abilities. I firmly believe that. I mean, even watching this kid all the way back as far as like that QB1 show on Netflix when they were following him in high school, and it was like, this kid's different.
That's what I'm saying.
And in fairness, he's made it to the NFL. He is QB1 on his NFL team, which is exactly what different people do. They become starters in the NFL. So he is exactly what he was on the trajectory for. I thought he was going to become one of those top 5 NFL guys. He hasn't hit that yet, but I don't think it's not in him. He just got drafted by the Jags, and that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely. Next guy, easy. Patty Mahomes.
Dude, Patrick Mahomes is, don't give them the ball last. That's for damn sure, man. Put him.
Now, yeah. Who are you taking? You taking Mahomes or Burrow here?
That's an interesting one. You know what? Give me above Joe. I think Mahomes. I think that we are giving too much attention, too much worth into this last season, and I don't think that's fair for Patrick. I think that this year was blatantly just not a Chiefs year. I think that, I think that Patrick is obviously one of the best 3 in the NFL right now.
Perennially, yeah.
Yeah. I put him above Joe. He's the
bar. He's the bar for
literally most, it's like if you have a Patrick Mahomes, you're doing just damn fine.
No, here's a guy.
Yeah. Classic. The thing with the Chiefs is that I don't trust their defense, especially after losing McDuffie and J Watt, which crazy. We've got those guys, but that's the part that I'm like, oof, that's tough. You're gonna need to score 35, 38 a game, Patrick. But that's the thing, is he absolutely can.
So, he can.
Yeah.
First question.
I think this is a fair comment, by the way. If Stafford is 1, then Pat is 2. I think that I agree with that.
I like that. Who's this guy? Do you know who this is?
It's a little small.
It's got a Dolphins jersey on.
You know what?
Quinn Ewers.
Okay. I was cut his hair like a loser. Losers cut their hair. Everybody knows that.
That's true.
Give me career QB2. I don't know where else to put him right now.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he is a backup. Justin Fields, currently with the Kansas City Chiefs, mind you.
I same category, career QB2. I think that if he's on your squad, put him above Quinn. I think that if he's on your squad,
it won't let me.
It's trying. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
There you go. I think if he's on your squad, it's one of those situations where you're like, well, if our guy gets hurt, at least we have Justin. But he's not one of those guys where like going into the year, if he's your guy, you're like, well, dude, you ain't gonna touch us, man. We got Justin. But it's like as a QB2, kind of like how we felt about Jimmy the last few years and stuff like that, where it's like, we don't want Jimmy to be QB1, but if we need him for a few games, we feel okay. And that's how I feel about Justin Fields.
Okay. Kirko Chains.
Kirko Chains is a jag. He is just a guy. He's a normal ass quarterback. Nothing special. Give me above Joe Flacco though. Below Cam, above Joe. I think that he's fine. I think that the Raiders literally picked him up because they knew they were getting Fernando. So they were like, you know what? We just need a guy that can kind of teach this dude the league a little bit. He's been around. It's nothing special. But at any point, we won't feel bad for going to Fernando in place of Kirk because it's like, well, it's Kirk Cousins. He's not that great, whatever. It's like even being drafted by Washington, like they took RG3 and then took Kirk Cousins as like, yeah, you're a backup, my guy. Like
bold move.
Yeah, so he's very much just a guy. You could almost put him QB2, but I think that he's had too many good seasons. I think that he's outplayed where he was drafted. So I would put him up there.
Mudeep says, I'm going to start forcing the chart, forcing you to put players in different categories so the chart looks like a bell curve. He called me a nerd because I said bell curve earlier. Shut up, you
because you're a big dork. I got it.
I am big old math nerd.
In fairness, though, that boomer bust category probably should be between Jag and whatever is above that.
It's its own category.
It's very much.
These next few are pretty fun. I want to get through these. All right, Justin Herbert.
I'm a lot higher on Justin Herbert than I think a lot of people are. But I'm not going to put him in don't give him the ball last because he hasn't shown that yet. Give me goddamn great quarterback all the time. But I put him above Aaron.
Thank you. I was gonna say you can't do that.
Put him above Aaron. There's something about Justin where it's like, I understand he hasn't had that moment where you're like, okay, here it is. But he's got everything you want in a quarterback, man. Straight up the if man. It's like he's got everything you want in a franchise quarterback.
He has the moments. He is the closest.
But put it together.
No,
win a playoff game.
Hear me out. He is our modern day first career Matthew Stafford. Pre-Los Angeles Matthew Stafford. He is the closest thing that we have to the Detroit Lions era Matthew Stafford. Extreme talent. He wasn't first overall pick, but clearly the talent to be a first overall pick. Cannon arm, just enough athleticism where it's like all of a sudden he's sprinting down the field, not because it's a design play, but because, hey, I've got a broken hand and a broken rib, but we need 25 yards to win this game, and I'm going to sell my soul to the devil to win this nonsense game when we're 5-10. That's Justin Herbert. And he does get fucking dogpiled by all the Josh Allen fans and Lamar Jackson fans. Yeah. Yo, if there's a one QB on any list that I'm like, I'll take over Joe. Like, if Joe Burrow is way too expensive, like, is Justin Herbert one out of the renters room in SoFi? Because god damn, is Justin Herbert good.
We get a lot of this stuff though with Justin Herbert. A lot of people that just don't see it. A lot of people that
don't watch enough of them.
That's exactly what I point to is like, oh, you haven't watched a full Chargers game. You've seen highlights kind of thing. And Rams Ranger seems like a person who I would guess has seen plenty of action from Herbert, but he's one of those guys where it's like, dude, if you put him on our squad, Stafford, something happens and we add in Justin Herbert to our squad, he is absolutely the best quarterback in the NFL. Like you put him in a McVay offense with Devontae and Puka and K-Dub running the ball behind our offensive line. And oh my God, dude, because last year, I mean, he had everybody got hurt. Slater got hurt in like preseason, and then like Alt got hurt. Is like
Both
all
those tackles were out for the season
the whole time, dude, and he was still slinging it and getting stuff done.
dragging
Not
the team.
enough, obviously. You got to win a playoff game if you're Justin Herbert, because he's one of those guys where it almost feels Peyton Manning-ish, where it's like he does everything you want in the regular season. The second the playoffs start, though, not quite there, you know. And Peyton Manning did that
remind you of?
many years.
I mean, Range Rangers and to my Matthew Stafford comp, but I mean, dragging a team with your cannon arm and your grit to the playoffs when you don't have any chance because your team is either hurt or just completely imbalanced, as San Diego / Los Angeles has always been in their existence. Like, watch where he's gonna join a second team around his 10th year and he'll do great. He'll be a proud Charger for 10 years until he moves on, and then everyone will be like, oh my God, he's like Matthew Stafford. Fucking thank you.
Fair, but Rams House has a great point here. With Mike McDaniel as the OC now, this is going to be the year that everybody looks at Justin Herbert and goes, oh, that's what he can do. I absolutely, and I don't know if you've heard all this stuff, by the way, about Justin or about Mike McDaniel and Justin Herbert, but as
not too much,
because my dad's big Chargers fan, so and I love comedy. So Dan Soder, he was on the Dan Soder podcast, which was really fun. It was cool to kind of learn more about his time, like getting fired from the Dolphins and stuff. It was really interesting, actually. But my dad mentioned that that as he was hired, before he even met Justin Herbert in person, he sent him a whole video of his own plays, of Justin Herbert's plays. That was like, hey man, on this play here, if we do this instead of this, then this will be open here. And then like, if we do this, like, and the fact that he was able to just like go through, and he's just a smart football guy, Mike McDaniel is, where he was able to go through and be like, hey man, if we do this instead of this, or on this situation, we need to hit this here because this was open, but you were looking on this side here. It's like, we're going to hit this, and like, we're going to do this. We're going to incorporate this, which will open up this. Hey man, you're going to have a good year. And it's like, damn, like I think that Justin Herbert's going to be, he probably looks like the best quarterback in the NFL this year, honestly.
Not more than Matthew Stafford though.
No, because Matthew is perfect. He's an angel.
One of our favorite angels in the world, Rain Dakota Prescott. Where are we ranking him?
Yeah. I put Pro Bowler. Where do you put him?
I'm putting him at the highest Pro Bowler and teetering on goddamn great QB because he gets a little underrated sometimes.
I would put him below
not as consistent,
Trevor myself.
Okay.
I think that Trevor's more talented, but Dak is better than I thought he was, in fairness. I think that every season that goes on, I see a little bit more from Dak where it's like, okay, I see a few plays or a game from him where it's like, okay, no, he is legitimate. Like, you know, but I think that Trevor Lawrence is straight up the better quarterback of the two.
I wholly disagree. I do think Dak is consistently a better quarterback.
Okay, give me chat then. I need Dak or Trevor.
Yeah, who does chat want us to rank higher, Dak or Trevor? I've just seen. I'm more 2 minutes ago, same situation. Who do I think is actually going to get it done? You know, out of 10 tries, I think Dak gets it done way more often.
Interesting comments coming in.
Wow.
So he still elevates his team. People just like to hate watch. I don't think that's possible.
And I do hate the Cowboys. Like, I have zero anything down from the ownership to the fucking sunny, blurry window. I think that they're a mess. But I do think Dak has helped them float and he's so talented that he has helped them win a lot of games to stay relevant and pack out stadiums and avoid them being like a top 5 pick for a lot of years. Yeah, I can't blame a QB for getting 40 points and losing.
I mean, straight up. I mean, that's not,
Another argument for hey, maybe he has the Matthew Stafford career. 10 years with we just think the Cowboys are not a garbage franchise because of marketing, but like he'll leave there pretty soon and he'll go to a team that's like, so. Oh fuck, damn, and Dak wins the Super Bowl somewhere. I
hope so. I hope that Dak finds a second team. I hope that he doesn't end Yeah, I'm fine with it. Go ahead.
Bang bang.
I hope that Dak finds a second team, because I think that Dak's second team will be where it's like, oh, okay, this is who Dak can be. But the Cowboys are one of those weird teams where it's like, they're hard to pin down. They're hard to understand. They're hard to analyze. They get weird coaches. I mean, going from McCarthy to Schottenheimer is like, all right, I guess. Like, and you would think that a guy like Jerry Jones would go after bigger names, but Schottenheimer, it's like, bro, hashtag fire Shotty was like in my most queued things in my phone for a long time. Like if I put in a hashtag, it was like fire Shotty. That's what it was like. My phone was very confident,
I think he gets some hate, but like Rams Rangers said, they love the Cowboys. They love how their owner is so involved in keeping them almost a team. And shout out to Muad'Dib for being a member for a month. He decided he doesn't hate us and he wants to keep coming back and roast me some more. He's just here to make fun of me. That's actually, I'm convinced it's actually secretly just my mom watching and coming in here and bullying me. I don't know. I just feel like that's what the universe decided was how my life is going to go. So
what's your worst jersey?
My worst jersey?
Yeah.
I don't have any. I have good taste.
Fair.
I guess technically
I have a technical one, but it's also fine.
I mean, sure. I guess technically it's my Titans Earl Campbell one, like just because it's just a random one.
No,
like
that's fire.
Yeah. I got an Andre Iguodala Sixers one when I was like 18. My best friend got it for me. I don't know. I got dope shit, bro. Like my Baker Mayfield Rams jersey, my Johnny Hecker Super Bowl. Like come on.
Fire.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I would have a worse jersey. I would probably just go ahead and pick my high school jersey just for the memes. But having a Michael Sam jersey that's
fire.
Shout out, Kamal, man. Yeah, Cam, is that what we call you, by the way? Feel free to correct us if because you did say one time we were talking about Kam Kinchens, I think, and Cam Curl, and you were like, yo, Cam's represent. So let me know if you prefer Cam.
Nope, he's on full name basis with me. I say his whole name the whole time. I would say to his face.
Well, I will call you what you want to be called.
What do you want to call Jackson Dart, though?
Oof,
he's next on our list here.
What do you want to call him?
You
know what? For now, because I'm having a hard time. Cam. Okay. I don't know if I can call you the same thing your aunt calls you, Kamal. Because I don't trust him quite yet. Give me above Joe Flacco, below Kirk O'Chains in the Jag category. I think that's reasonable.
I think his legs put him up there, but besides that, I think
he's very talented. That's the thing I think that the Giants are going to be one of those teams. I mean, I might have them winning that division this year. I'll be honest.
He's streaky.
Eagles are taking a big step back, losing AJ Brown. I think that Dallas is one of those teams I just simply don't trust. And maybe that's just a Joe thing where I'm kind of looking at them through Joe colored glasses. You know what I mean? And I think that the Giants are a very good squad.
Commanders have some question marks even with their fans. I
don't
pay attention to them too closely.
I think that the Commanders lost too many leaders. They lost Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, and Deebo Samuel. Those are good locker room guys.
Bobby could come back. I know he's still figuring some things out. But
I would love Bobby.
Just from following the few Commanders accounts that I do talk to here and there, they got some question marks. Like they're excited. They're like tempered excitement because there's some young guys. Yeah. But they're counting on a lot of young guys. They're the Rams of 2023. We're like, hey, if we're going to be good, we need a lot of the youth has to come in and really inject some like really good energy and just have good coaching. But I know some people have seen some good things from Jackson Dart. I think he's just more gusto and he's more of a I don't know if Deebo is a good locker room guy. Yeah, he is. He's a good.
I don't know,
but he's a great DJ. He's a great DJ in the locker room. That's about it.
He is a veteran.
I just think his streakiness comes in like he's a gamer where like if the environment's right and everyone's amped and behind him, he'll make great plays. But when it's in the run of the mill, fucking week 9, you're playing a bad team. I don't know if he's consistent enough, but maybe I'm wrong. Speaking of Commanders and opponents in the NFC East, Jaden Daniels.
I am high as hell on Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels is absolutely phenomenal. I'm putting him in the don't give them the ball last. I think Jaden Daniels is an incredible quarterback. Below those two for sure, but I do put him above Justin and Aaron in the tier below. I think that Jaden Daniels is one of those quarterbacks that is very, very good in the NFL.
You know what? I am surprised by how strongly. I'm not surprised by the category. Okay. I think he's definitely a top 10 guy. I'm surprised by how strongly you're praising him because I didn't think you paid that much attention to him.
No, he's great.
I don't think I can retort. I think because of the injury last year and because Washington was a little up and down, they weren't a fun watch. So because of that, I didn't dedicate a lot of time to watching him too much last year. I trusted the playoff run. I've seen the high. I assumed the low last year was really low, so that's why I'm surprised. I'm gonna have to watch him a little bit closer, but I'm gonna trust you here. Like
that's fair. No, I think that Jaden Daniels is one of those guys where when if we didn't have Mr. Ty Simpson, Jaden is one of those guys where everybody talks about Joe Burrow is like, oh, we should trade for him. My brain goes to, dude, if we could get a Jaden Daniels on this squad after Matthew, then I am fired the hell up, man. Bro. I'm stoked.
If you'd like Jaden Daniels, I have a Jalen Hurts that can interest you.
Shoot. You have a guy that can throw 20 yards down the field and no further? That's cool.
Bro, I bet you McVay will get 4,000 out of that. What about Caleb Williams? He almost made our lives nightmares last year. That was
almost fun. Did, dude.
That was great.
Did some damn good things, man. And I'll be honest.
Almost didn't cry.
Historically, I have not been high on Caleb Williams. After this season, with Ben Johnson coming to town, give me a goddamn great quarterback all the damn time. I think that Caleb Williams is a phenomenal player. I have shifted gears on Caleb. And if you watch Ram Showcase episodes from year ago, whatever, I'm very harsh.
He's improved. Caleb. He's improved.
That's the thing. When I had that opinion, he was at this level. Now, though, he is for sure at a different level. He is absolutely improved over his time as being.
You didn't have internet for a little bit. So you were late to the Caleb Williams boat.
That's true. So like over his time being in the NFL, being with Ben Johnson, being in that division, I think he's become a better quarterback. I think Caleb Williams is great. So I've got nothing negative to say. I did have a lot of negative to say when it was like, you can't put like fuck Notre Dame on your nails and then be crying in the stands 2 weeks later. You got to pick in the NFL.
No.
Now that he's been in the NFL, it's like, oh no, he is that guy. And watching him play against the Rams in the NFC playoffs this last year, it was like, oh no, this guy's legit.
He's legit.
This guy's absolutely legit. He is 1,000% one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Put him up there.
I will say, without getting yelled at by our own fans, the interceptions he threw were just off target. They were like borderline as fluky as, but you can potentially get like kind of close.
The interception that Cam had against him, I feel like
that great play by Cam. Great play.
Right place, right time. Great play by Cam. What I feel like Caleb was doing was like, I've got two guys in this area. Let me see if one of them will get it. And they didn't go for it. And then Cam did. So I think that was one of those plays where it's like, you know what? As a Bears fan, I would absolutely forgive it. I'd be like, dude, that was dead center of two Bears receivers. One of them should have made a damn play.
You should take it because they only lost because Matthew Stafford made an inhuman throw and then a kicker happened to be ice in the fucking snowstorm. Like, give me this credit as well. But Bears fans, 1,000%. You got a real one.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is absolutely a legitimate quarterback. Pro Bowler.
What are you doing about Drake May, the runner-up to the MVP last year?
He's a Pro Bowler. I think he's a very good quarterback, but I don't think he's a game changer. Upper end, yeah, I agree with where you put him. Upper end of the Pro Bowler section.
Out of respect for the MVP voting, I can't let my emotions fully just say, fuck Drake May. Respectfully, he has to be above them. He has to be.
But absolutely, 1,000%. But again, as I've said on this show plenty of times before, is that I think that as time has gone by, I feel worse about that vote being so close. Especially going back, and now I've watched some of the Patriots games and stuff like that, where the games where it's like, oh, this is his MVP game. Going back and watching that full thing and being like, for real? Like, y'all didn't watch Matthew? Like, what's up?
It's not the same. Like, there was guys putting like, I would give JSN more MVP votes. Like he
legitimately,
you know
yes, I would 1000%. If I was a voter, I vote JSN above Drake May myself.
Myles Garrett. Like,
yes.
Even Josh Allen.
The fact it was so close is a little bit ridiculous, honestly. Matthew Stafford should have run away with it. He clearly was the best.
Not everything needs to be a close race. I feel like they do sometimes. I do want a random thought, not to us to delve down. When I was making this list, I just remembered my thought process for goddamn great QB versus Pro Bowler. Something to keep in mind for me in this category to be a goddamn great QB, when they're done playing, whether it's, hey, they stop an early career right now or a few more years, great QBs in that category, we're still going to talk about those guys. Yes. And so that's why I was more attuned to potentially putting Dak in this category, because Dak is going to get talked about, at least in Cowboys lore, for ever. Like he's better than Tony Romo was. Romo was. And they still talk about Tony Romo.
I would put Romo as a Jag, though, in fairness. So
that's what I'm saying. Really? Damn.
Yeah, he was fine, but he's not great. He's not even a good commentator. He was for like 2 games, because it was like, oh, this is an interesting perspective. And now it was like, all right, now shut the hell up, Tony. Let the guy do his job, please.
But besides that, if all these guys' careers stopped right now, going down this list of Pro Bowlers, CJ Stroud, eventually forgotten. Bo Nix, eventually forgotten, just because they haven't played long enough. True. Trevor Lawrence, still forgettable. He hasn't hit that echelon yet.
He gets brought up when you talk about David Garrard,
just because it's a younger franchise. Yeah. Dak, that's what I say. I think he'd be talked about. But Mudeep says, "Focus, Tuna." Yes, thank you. Good point. Good call out. Kyler Murray, new Vikings QB.
You know what? This is a hard one for me, because I've always felt like he's just been this most average quarterback of all time. He falls down when Aaron Donald breaks through the line. Aaron Donald's never gotten like a clean hit on him. He just touches him. You know, I do think that Kyler is a Jag, but give me above Jared. Give me the top end of the Jag. How you feeling? What do you?
I just don't think he's doing as much as Jared Goff right now. Like, Jared Goff is at least producing for me.
Okay, you know what? I'm okay with that, because I've not been high on Kyler myself. I think that he's gonna look like such a massive improvement in Minnesota, because they've had such a mess at quarterback. Give me, you know what? Push him down one more. Give me Cam above Kyler.
That feels appropriate.
I think that feels right.
Because him and Kirk Cousins, both in new situations, you kind of don't know what you're going to get, but you can more than likely take the bet on, like, what's the average outcome of this, and probably be close to accurate. So I'm okay with that. Michael Penix. This is going to be hard. You get the 2 Falcons QBs up next between Penix and Tua.
That's a tough one. I think I want to give them the same category. I think I want to go system. Because I don't know enough about Michael yet. And I'm fine with putting them under those 2 guys. But I don't know enough about Penix. It's like that meme talked about. It was like, Atlanta just needs a left-handed quarterback that has one letter away from his last name being male genitalia to be a legitimate quarterback. I don't know why that sticks in my brain so much, but I have not seen enough from Penix to be like, oh, this guy's legit. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everything I've seen from his, like, he's fine. And then Tua, I almost want to put him in the category below, but I don't think that that's appropriate. I think I'm going to just go ahead and go system. And I also feel below Michael. But I would say that
they're like a combo. They're a dual.
Yeah, man. The only reason I think that the only reason Atlanta signed Tua was because they wanted to make sure that in practice they had lefties playing. Like, that the ball is going to be rotating the same way to their wide receivers, no matter who's throwing it. I really do.
Hmm.
That rotation's different when it's a lefty.
What about Sir Bryce Young, Carolina Panthers young QB?
I'm probably too high on him. Give me goddamn great quarterback all the damn time. I think that Bryce is phenomenal. Maybe I'm alone here. Maybe I'm in the minority. I don't care. I think that Bryce is a great quarterback. I think Bryce is great.
What we'll do is let's get through these guys, and then we'll reshuffle based on order, and it'll make more sense. So Bryce Young there.
Perfect.
Tyler Shough. Get some sugar, baby.
I think right now I need to go Jag because I don't know enough about him. I think he's good, though. I think he's got good upside.
I almost want to bump him down a little here because are you taking him over Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love right now? Right now.
I don't know.
Because that's the bar. Because I'm not putting him below those two. I've seen too many good things from him.
I think where he's at, drop him right there. I think that's reasonable. Below Jordan and Jalen, I think is reasonable.
And just because he was a rookie, but he's like, I think Tyler Shough is at least worse. Like he has a potential to get some Pro Bowl votes. Like if he goes on a tear, if the Saints, rally around Kellen Moore, and it's like, hey, they had cap issues, they got all this shit, but like it doesn't matter. It's the NFL. Like you're always one score away from beating the game, and they just catch some luck, and they're like 8-9, and he's a Pro Bowler, and it's like, Tyler Shough looks fucking good. So
he also looked pretty good, and there's zero pressure on him. So like for him to like come in this year and be QB1, it's like he's got no pressure because it's like if he sucks, it was like, well, whatever. It's like we didn't know who he was, but if he comes in and is awesome, it's like
he is literally
awesome.
not,
like
he's not talked about at all.
Exactly, dude. He's not a conversation piece in any capacity. So it's like he's got no pressure. Go be as good as you can be, man. And because no one's looking at the Saints of like, oh, look out for this squad, So it's like, dude, just go play football. That's all Tyler needs to do this year is go play some football, man. How good are you? We'll see this year, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Maker Bayfield, Rams legend.
Give me Pro Bowler, man. I wouldn't put him any higher than that. I think that below Dak, above Trevor is perfect. I love Baker.
I hate that we have to place him there. I know, because in my heart, he's here.
In my heart, he's there, but I don't know if he is.
But I know he's right there.
That's the thing. That's the thing about Baker is like we want Baker to be the guy that's like the best in the NFL.
I do.
Is he?
He's inconsistent. He's inconsistent right now.
In this last year too, and now he doesn't have Mike Evans, so I think this year he's like, it's going to be one of those years where it's like he's going to do some things where it's like, oh, he's awesome, but then he's going to do some things where it's like he's not that awesome.
Bro, if their offense can click with their coordinator, like Igbuka is good. He found a connection with Tez Johnson. He made Tez Johnson look good at times. He's
I
an
like
elevator
Igbuka too. Igbuka is fire, dude. That guy's awesome.
And I think Godwin can fill that role of savvy veteran coming back and being the possession guy. I think he can definitely do that for them. So I like him. Mudeep said, I missed when you did Bryce Young. Can you start over? You know what? Yeah, from the top, guys. We're going to restart this whole thing.
Go back to Matthew Stafford.
We put Bryce Young at the bottom of goddamn great QB all the time. So that's definitely
he's good, man. He's a damn good quarterback, and y'all are being ridiculous. We're going to disagree on this one, Tuna.
I know. I'll let you have this one because it's your birthday. Jacoby Brissett.
Okay. He's a career QB too. Blatantly.
Justin Fields though.
Okay, that's reasonable. But he's blatantly a career QB too. If a team in my division got Myles Garrett and almost potentially Aaron Donald, I would want more money too to be a quarterback. I think it's fair that he's asking for more, but I don't think that there's nothing special about Jacoby's game. He's fine. If he's one of those guys again, where it's like, hey, if he was our QB2 and Matthew Stafford was out for 2 or 3 games, it's like, okay, well, Jacoby could maybe get us, he could do all right. But to go into a season when he's your guy, you're not a playoff team. I don't care.
My only hot take with him is I think he has the widest range of potential outcomes of almost all these QBs. I can make an argument that, yeah, like I agree. I think his like average is career QB2 because that's literally what he's been, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like you need to be good at being a QB2.
We need QB2s in the NFL.
This guy is very capable over the course of 2.5 months of going on a tear at the team, just everything working, everything clicking, regular season. You know how it goes for the NFL. And he operates like a Pro Bowler. I think he has the widest range of potential.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Of those guys, I do think that he is the best of those guys. If we had to choose between, Phil, Justin, and Quinn there, it's like, yeah, I'm definitely taking
I was hoping he was going to get released. I wanted the Rams to be in contention at least before the draft. I was like, I hope he goes. I hope he wants to come here because he would fill that Jimmy G role really well. Geno Smith, New York Jets, round 2. Electric Boogaloo.
You know what? Give me system for Geno. I don't think that he's a Jag yet. I think that when you look at him play for a good team in Seattle, it was like, oh, Geno Smith is actually legit. And then last year you see him play for a bummer team and you're like, oh no, Geno Smith is Geno Smith still. I think that's all indicators are system quarterback.
Now, is he better than Jordan Love?
No.
Okay. Boom. Roasted. Brock Purdy. And this one I will push back a little bit because I know we're going to disagree on this.
I have a hard time with this one, man. He was voted in the top 100, so give me Pro Bowler. Give me top end of Pro Bowler. Okay. He's a good quarterback, man. But
this is better than I thought you do.
He's not a game-changing quarterback. My heart says Jag, but my brain says top end of Pro Bowler, not yet to the goddamn great quarterback all the damn time. I think that he definitely does plenty, but with the second that CMC goes down, he is definitely a Jag. And you cannot argue with me on that, man. The second that Christian McCaffrey, he doesn't have that running back dump off option, he is a Jag to the day he dies. But as long as Christian McCaffrey's playing, I feel fine putting him in Pro Bowl section. The thing is like, and if we don't say this with Stafford, but I will say it for a Brock Purdy, is that you look at system and roster, and that guy's a beneficiary. I think that Stafford came over into an already good roster and coaching staff and then took us to the next level. I don't think that Brock Purdy is an elevator. I think that he is a beneficiary of a situation. I think he's fine. I don't think he's a bad quarterback. It's crazy that he's a Mr. Irrelevant who ended up being a starter. That's one of those really cool stories. But I see nothing in Brock Purdy's game where it's like, oh, the Niners are better because Brock Purdy's their quarterback. It's like, oh no, the Niners are a good team and Brock Purdy happens to be their quarterback, is very much how I feel.
I do like Corn Doggy's comment. He's an elite system quarterback. That feels
straight up. He'll take your good system and make it a great system, but you need that good system to put him in before he'll be legitimately good.
You just described an elevator, though. He just said he'd elevate it.
From elite to taking an elite system to this level is like, that's sure. I mean, you know what? I'd push back on that and say that's more CMC. If you take CMC out of that, Brock Purdy's a normal ass quarterback. He's just a guy.
I say he's top 15 to be safe. Like for sure, top 15.
Top 15 is just upper half, and that's sure.
Yeah, that's fair. Since Corn Doggy is here, we got Samuel Jackson Darnold.
No, I'm just kidding. This one's a hard one. I do want to put him above system because I think that he's gone from a few teams and elevated those teams, multiple teams to different levels. Give me Pro Bowler. Give me above Brock in Pro Bowler. I think that he's better than Brock.
see.
And I know that you'll disagree with that, but the reason that I'm going to go with that is because that he took the Vikings from a bummer ass team to a team that played the Rams and lost in the playoffs, and then took the Seahawks to a team that was very, very good to a Super Bowl champion team. So I would put him above Brock for that reason, that he was able to take a team that was already very good and turn them into a Super Bowl winner. Brock has never been able to do that. And I think that if Brock was as good as Sam Darnold, the Niners would have a Super Bowl ring within the last few years. That's not happened. I think that Sam Darnold, though, there's something about him that I wouldn't put him as I wouldn't put Sam as like this guy that's like, oh, he is the reason the Seahawks are a good team. It's like, oh no, Sam happened to hit a really good year. He's hitting his prime while he hit a team that was very, very good and had a good system for him. I think that it's one of those situations where Geno Smith was playing really well in Seattle. And I feel like if you took all of a sudden, you grabbed Sam Darnold, put him back on the Jets, it's like, well, that's a bummer ass quarterback. He's not very good. So I do think it's system dependent, but I think he's better than being just system dependent. He will pull your system up a little bit, but not that much. I think the Seattle's got a damn good squad up there right now. So I would put him where I put him.
Reading the field, I mean, like the fan said, bro, he's reading the field really well. Like, it's hard to.
That's the thing, is against the Rams. He straight up, like, the Rams don't have a bad defense. Didn't have a bad defense last year. Obviously, as the season went on, kind of fell apart as defensively in some capacity. But on that, there was a few drives there, that week 16 game and then in the playoffs, where it was like, oh, if Sam Darnold's what we need to stop a drive, then we'll be fine. And he was able to work it down and score. So it's one of those where it's like, yeah, he's absolutely above Brock Purdy in that sense, because I don't think Brock does that same thing in any capacity.
Just because of stats alone, and it could be one or two ways. It can be like this, or it could be like this. But I can't in good faith put Bryce Young ahead of Sam Darnold.
You know what?
Putting my feelings
I'm okay with that. Drop them both down. Because just stats from the season, and the fact that, like, I cannot discredit, even if I want to say, when it's all said and done, his history, he may be closer to like being remembered by like a Brad Johnson with the Buccaneers type of quarterback, as opposed to like a Matthew Stafford. Like, the reason why they won, will.
But we could be proven wrong. He could repeat this year, and we're like, fuck it, bro. Sam Darnold knows more football than we will ever know. Like,
that's absolutely true. Wrong. But I do think we look back on Sam's career being like, damn, dude, that 2025 year was nuts. How did he do that, kind of thing? And it's like, and then we will point to that too, of being it like he did it in situations. It wasn't just a good year.
Oh, why it's funny to me. CMT's being mean. Like, yeah.
But I feel comfortable dropping them both.
Okay.
In the list, dropping them both, because I agree that I wouldn't put Bryce above Sam right now. Super Bowl champion quarterback, literally drove down to beat the Rams in the NFC Championship game, which is something that Bryce wasn't able to do.
Nope. Had his chance too. All right. So we got to move down a little bit.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
I want to finish with the duo that gets, like, these two fan bases that yell all the time. So let's get Deshaun Watson out of the way right now. I'm saying Deshaun Jackson.
Sell insurance. Get the hell off this league, man. What
the
hell are you
doing
here? Bottom of the league.
Comment. No notes.
You're the bottom quarterback in every category possible. I don't care what it is. I don't care what category you want to put them in. Bottom. Don't get in this league. I don't want to hear your damn name anymore, man. You're a weirdo. You're out. You're good.
27 allegations. It's just weird, man. Like,
was it only 27? Because I thought it was in the 40s.
27 that stuck. All right. Let's start here.
Yeah, get the hell out of my league, man. I hate that I like a league that you're even part of, man. That's a joke. Get the hell out of here.
It's a bummer. But I'm actually glad it worked out this way. I didn't do it on purpose between Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. They're going to be up here in the top. What do you want to start with?
Start with Lamar.
Okay.
Give me a goddamn great quarterback all the time. I don't think I put him in the don't give him the ball last category. Put him at the top of the goddamn great, though.
I think Yeah,
I don't
think
trust him, man. I don't trust that at the end of the game he's going to pull something off. He's going to do something great Q1, Q2, Q3, but Q4 I don't know. That's the one I have a question about.
I feel like you're leaving out so much context on this one. Like objectively, on 2 different occasions, we've watched his teammates completely let him down where it's like not even arguable.
Fair.
The Mark Andrews drop has to be the most brutal. Like I have never seen one of my best friends, Malik, diehard Ravens. I didn't hear from him for 2 days. Like I got concerned. It was bad. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair, but I really do feel like he makes all of his best plays Q1, Q2, Q3.
Muad'Dib, if you think I'm going to be held by the standards of my own words, you are insane.
Yeah, Muad'Dib, you dumbass.
Yeah, bro. You think I'm going to be held accountable by my own actions? That's
ridiculous. You gotta look yourself in the mirror.
There's a lot of conjecture with these rows. Like there's guys that may have not been Pro Bowlers that are in that Pro Bowl list. It's the concept. It's the idea.
I feel like, you know what? I almost want to test this. I almost want to test this and go back to all of the biggest highlight plays of Lamar's career. I don't think any of them are Q4.
Yeah, because people are constantly dropping the ball or can't stay in bounds.
Yeah, well, you should elevate your team.
Fucking at this point, I think John Harbaugh was actively sabotaging him because then he just ripped all the fun players away.
Don't care, man. If Austin Pettis is catching crazy ass 4th down plays from Sam Bradford in Buffalo, then you got to be able to put yourself in position to get your guys the ball. I don't know, man. I think that all of his biggest plays are not in the 4th quarter.
No, I do think right now that's the right spot because I do think there was a drop off because of injury and because of just I think they just had a shitty system for the last 2 or 3 years. Like it's just too much. It's just too much change. Almost the same shit Jalen Hurts is dealing with, where it's constant change of OCs. It's like, all right, what are we fucking doing here?
Let's watch those plays.
Yeah, I'll hop over and
kick.
Spin
move was like Q2. All that stuff was just early in the game. It's it's easy to make big ass plays when the pressure's not on, man. But the second the pressure's on, he doesn't do it. I don't know.
See, I disagree. Now, Josh Allen.
Don't give them the ball last.
Put him right above.
Yeah, above Jaden. Above Jaden, below Joe. I put him below Joe.
Why below Joe? Because doesn't Josh have more? He went deeper this year. I think he's got more, like, he got more plays this year for sure.
I think I'm looking at this from if they were my quarterback. If Joe Burrow's my quarterback, I trust the hell out of that guy. If Josh Allen's my quarterback, I trust the hell out of that guy, but he might blow it. You know what I mean? Like,
he had some bonehead plays and like the fumble near the end of that last playoff game, right before the trade, like Tre'Davious White just like fucking imploded on the field.
He does that.
I forgot about that the hard way till right now. Like it literally just flashed in my mind. And I do see everyone talking about like he's above Allen or Lamar's above Allen, this and that. It as a whole, like career wise, I think yes. We're talking about right now, like entering the season.
I don't know
how Lamar's year went last year. Like just based on that alone, I have to give Josh at least the edge. The surprise here for me is JD putting above Lamar. Still for me.
I think that's fair. That's a fair pushback. But to say like Kamal here, Kam, saying I trust Lamar more than Allen, I don't think I agree with that. I think I trust Allen way more than I trust Lamar.
This will come down to because I don't think there's going to be any changing of opinion. I think we both watch enough football to value our own opinion. The difference here is going to be how do we personally critique Lamar Jackson's situation? Like I think I might be a little bit more in tune with what the fans feel because I do talk to like more Baltimore Ravens like diehard fans.
Yeah.
like through their lens, where it is not really Lamar at times, yeah, where it's like, okay, learning like bumps and bruises, but then it's more the OC. It's like, bro, get fucking Greg. I hear more about get Greg Roman out of here, get this OC out of here, like give him some fucking weapons. Like, bro, who's the best wide receiver that Baltimore has had the last 10 years? Steve Smith? And that's like the tail end of that 10 years.
Yeah. That's a tough one. That is a tough question.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, this one too, the wide receiver one for Josh Allen as well. Like the best, like they brought in.
You can
DeAndre
say that
Hopkins.
About both, but
That's fair.
also Allen has had, Diggs and stuff like that. He's had
Diggs.
He's had the talent.
Both have had like a good tight end rooms.
Yeah.
Both like a lot of similarities. Yeah, Zay Flowers, fantasy score. One.
Corn Doggy,
he's so frustrating. Man. He's so frustrating, bro.
Also,
like,
Corn Doggy, question was Corn Doggy LOL 59047 not available? How many Corn Doggy LOLs are there where you needed to take 5948? Is everything okay over there, Corn Doggy?
That might be an important number for him. You don't.
I'm not Sheriff Joe Bags like 792 or something.
What if that's an important family crest number? No,
he confirms. He confirms. There was. I knew it.
That's his debit pin. All right, let's do some maintenance here because I want to tidy this up. Absolutely. Oh, here we go. We got an air horn incoming because Ray hit us with a $4.99.
Hell yeah, Ray. Ray loves the air horn. That's for sure. Ray, Roger loves the air horn. There's a lot of air horn lovers here. We appreciate you because it's my birthday. I'm turning 35 today. I'm turning J Watt years old. J Watt, there's another 35-year-old that we're hoping becomes a Ram again this year. Obviously, shout out AD. Looking like it's not impossible. 35 years old as well. When you're my age, Tuna, you'll understand that.
Excuse me?
When you respect your elders, Tuna. Okay.
That's right. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Thank
you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. All right, going from the bottom to the top. Definitely some fans going to be upset at this. Sell insurance. People that we think should in soccer in Premier League fashion. These bottom three should be relegated to go play in the UFL. They should go play in the CFL.
Deshaun Watson should be relegated to a lot less than that.
Yeah, you got Deshaun Watson, JJ McCarthy, Anthony Richardson here at the bottom.
Yeah, he's tired.
Sheriff Joe Bags does not like Shador. He hasn't seen enough. I think he's going to be proven wrong about that this year at some point.
I'm willing. That's the thing about Shador. I'm willing to be proven wrong, but I have not seen anything that says to me that he's a legitimate NFL quarterback.
Boomer bust. This is a side category. Look at this as completely aside from this entire list. It's off on its own. It's an unknown. Malik Willis. We don't know how he's going to turn out. We're hoping for the best. I'm excited to watch him personally, and then the rest of the rookies that are included at the top of this. QB2s, career QB2s, Jacoby Brissett, Justin Fields, Quinn Ewers. Not mad at that. Feels right. And then I'm going to start going right to left because we're now listing who's better than who. So in your mind, better than Jacoby Brissett is the Atlanta Falcons combo of Penix and Tua.
Yeah.
Tyler Shugg, Geno Smith, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts.
Is Jordan Love, did I put him in the middle?
Nope.
No.
Not even close.
He's below. Right. Yeah.
This is where we can do some shifting. Are you okay with Jordan Love here? Do you want him higher than any of these cats on just another guy?
You know what? I will say yes. Put Jordan Love above Kirk O'Chains.
Is Kyler Murray better than him?
I think so.
You think so?
Okay. I do think so. And I think that we'll learn that this year, especially head to head. They'll go head to head twice. And I think that we'll see that, because I've been rough on Kyler also.
Yeah.
Kyler has been one of those guys that I've been really harsh on.
But he can fill the stat sheet though.
The thing is that he is such an improvement in Minnesota to what they've had that it's gonna look like Kyler is super cool and good. You know what I mean? It's like, especially from the perspective of Vikings fans, they're gonna be like, holy hell, dude, this guy's phenomenal. And it's like, no, he's fine. You guys just don't know what good quarterback play looks like, you know? So but I feel comfortable saying that Kyler is better than Jordan. I really do.
And then same for Jalen Hurts, out of respect, because I wholly disagree with this one. But is Jalen Hurts worse than any of these guys? Do you want to move him at all? Because at one point you had him above Jordan Love.
I like Jalen where he's at. I think he's a system quarterback. I don't think he's very good. I think that this is the year we see that it's going to be like, oh, Jalen Hurts was a starting freaking quarterback in the NFL. Why? I think that's what we see this year.
We'll see. We'll see. Above him, you got these guys: Kyler Murray, Cam Ward, just below Jared Goff. We kind of already discussed that. Up to the next bump, kind of maxed out on the Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, it's too many Pro Bowlers. Not all those guys will make the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. This is should we change Pro Bowler to a different name? Like, I feel like it's confusing people.
They'd be very good, or like solid starter or something.
Hall of pretty good.
Okay.
How about that?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. Jared Goff, is he below Stroud, Bo Nix, and Trevor Lawrence?
No.
Not above them? Any of them?
No, okay. He's above them.
On this list, going from right to left in Hall of pretty good, do you want to reshuffle anybody?
You know what? Give me Jared just above Baker, below Dak. I think that's reasonable.
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think that's reasonable. I really do. Feel free to push back in the comments.
I'm going to do...
Feel free, dude. Give me conversation. Yeah. Let me know, man.
I want to the duo here of Drake May and Dak Prescott. I want to bump him closer to Sam Darnold, just out of Drake May respect for MVP voting, regardless of whether we agree with it or not.
So Brock and Bryce dropping.
Right now, I think it's fair to put Drake May slightly above them. Dak is questionable. I'm okay with it. I'm not going to go based purely on stats, but I mean, Dak does.
If we're going to pull Drake up, I really do think that Dak is about Drake level. I think that if we pull Drake up, we got to pull Dak up too.
Yeah, and this is not like we're splitting hairs here. Like these are our personal preferences.
In
all these guys,
we're talking about
those guys are really good quarterbacks.
NFL top 100 level of differences of the numbers of like it doesn't like being 77 and 76 is not a big difference as far as like NFL top 100 goes. And as far as this Hall of pretty good goes, all of these guys you would take on your roster. You know what I mean?
There you go, Muad'Dib was not liking how it was rapping, so I zoomed out there. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. All right, and then we'll wrap up the Hall pretty good with the top guys being Sam Darnold and Drake May up there, the two Super Bowl contending QBs this past year. Goddamn great QB all the time. The bottom of that list is Caleb Williams. Are we keeping them below Aaron Rodgers? Are we comfortable with these four, how they're ordered right now?
I'm actually okay with bumping Caleb above Aaron, but I wouldn't put him further.
Put him above?
I'd put him above Aaron, but not further. Okay.
That's fair.
He's not better than Justin or Lamar. But I'm not kidding, man. This year really did change my mind on Caleb Williams. I've been really down on Caleb Williams, but this year it was like, oh no, he just needed a good coach. Like he's legitimately great. So,
and then Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson. Well, yeah.
This comment cracked me up.
I can tell you Rams fans putting Matt Stafford in his own category.
You mean the MVP? Putting him in his own category?
Yeah. To be fair, and Joe knows because I will be annoyingly staunch about shit like this. But if that was Drake May, who was the MVP against our better judgment, I would put Drake May at the top category because he is the MVP. He is objectively. You can't say anything. You can have your own personal feelings. You can talk about odds bias. He is undoubtedly, undeniably, undisputed the best quarterback in the world right now because he was voted MVP, AP all pro first team. So,
but that happened to be Matthew Stafford, so he is in a tier by himself. Because also, turns out he is playing his best football of his career.
Yeah, and yes, we are embellishing, we are rubbing it in and taking it over the top because we're annoying and it's Joe's birthday. So. But I am happy that you are here, KC. I don't know if KC actually stands for Kansas City or something else, but Patrick Mahomes is a close fucking second because he is legitimately like him. Like he's the bar right now for modern day quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels. So the way we have this, you have the top 10 QBs being Sam Darnold, number 10, Aaron Rodgers, number 9, Caleb Williams, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson at number 6, and then the top 5 being JD, Josh Allen, Burrow, Mahomes, and Matthew Stafford.
You know what? I really don't hate that. You got the Super Bowl champion rounding out the list, and I don't think that he was the reason why they won the Super Bowl. I think that he was a benefit of having, JSN and Kenneth Walker on his squad and stuff like that, but he did not do a bad job in any capacity. So I feel fine with having Darnold at 10. And then those other top 9, I think, are completely reasonable. Aaron Rodgers, you can tell me what you want to tell me. You can fight back as much as you want to, but straight up, I mean, mentally, he is 1,000% one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Caleb Williams, I think, showed a lot this year. Justin Herbert, blatantly one of the best physically talented quarterbacks in the NFL. Lamar, same situation. Jaden Daniels is just... I mean, however, X amount of years away from being an MVP of this league. Josh Allen, obviously crazy talented and absolutely phenomenal quarterback. Joe Burrow, Joe B, shout out, represent for the Joe Bs. Obviously one of the best in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes, what the hell else do you want me to say about Patrick Mahomes, man? He's blatantly top 2 NFL quarterbacks. And then Matthew Stafford, reigning MVP and probably entering what feels almost like his prime. So, I mean, any opposing fan want to fight me on that, feel free. But it feels to me like Matthew Stafford in this last year was the most honed in, the most mentally focused he's ever been in his career. And there's no reason to think that this year won't be the same. So.
And some guys missed time, so they kind of dampened their year. Matthew Stafford was the beneficiary of a good luck year of not having a major injury. Every single player, like, it doesn't matter how good you are, like, you got to catch some luck in games, a bounce your way, and hey, you pick up a ball in the end zone for 2 points and you end up, helping yourself win an NFC Championship game. A bounce out of your way, maybe you get hurt and you miss 6 games and it sucks. But seeing some comments of people wanted to change it up a little bit. Kamal says JD feels off to me, but good list. A-Rod, that's one common. I think
that's a common one, but I'll be honest, man. Watch the damn games. I'll let you have. Stop. Just like paying attention to like age and stuff like that. Watch the last like 6 games of the year and tell me that Rodgers isn't a top 10 quarterback. Straight up.
Poor balance of weapons. I think the gamble on DK Metcalf. I don't think he's a bad wide receiver. I just don't think it's the right system for him. And that right system is anywhere but Arthur Smith's system because I will bag on Kevin Stefanski. I do think that Arthur Smith is extremely talented at even bringing down the caliber of play in a player like Aaron Rodgers, where it's like, yeah, maybe he's not the, I think his ego gets in the way a little bit of wanting to change plays and do shit, on the fly under center. And that'll nip him in the butt of like keeping him around only top 10. Like he won't go higher than that anymore in his career because of like a little bit of arrogance. But goddamn, give him a decent OC and like, yeah, he's fucking scary on any get. Like Aaron Rodgers with a competent OC and just normal ass weapons that like aren't going to drop everything. And it's like scary. Like you don't want to face. I make fun of the Steelers enough on here, but in reality, they are a scarier version of like the joke 9-8, 10-7 Steelers in the playoffs with Rodgers than they have been with anyone else since Big Ben the last few years.
Yeah.
I see it, but the only one I have a major problem with is Jalen Hurts. Like,
yeah, I understand.
I'm a believer. I'm a believer in him.
I just don't think I've seen anything from him specifically outside of his running abilities where it's like, oh, this is a damn good quarterback. And well, I mean, with Rodgers, I'll just comment real quick. I think that mentally he's just seen so many things. He's in a spot right now where he blatantly is just, he sees the field so slowly. He may not have all the physical attributes, but he does see the field so slowly. Yeah. Bump him up to the top there.
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. Ty Simpson's better than Patrick Mahomes. I don't make the rules.
No, he might be. We'll find out in a few years when Stafford decides to call it. But
in no order here, Casey. Yeah, we just put a boomer bust. This is like off to the side. They're rookies. We can't judge them yet. And then same with Malik Willis. Like he hasn't played a snap for
we won't even know Ty Simpson for a few years probably because he's gonna be QB3 this year. So he's gonna be listed as emergency quarterback for the Rams.
In the meantime, he actually should go sell insurance to make some money.
I mean, honestly,
while he's waiting.
Try to just make ends meet, Ty. You'll be good for a little bit, but
life is expensive in LA, bro. You can't just have a side job only right now. Like you
can't be QB3 and afford rent in LA. That's crazy. So
I think I'll probably expect a message from Ty Simpson. If any of you are looking for a roommate in the Los Angeles County area, Ty Simpson may be looking for a room for rent somewhere.
Possibly. So. Friggin' Brock Purdy was having a roommate for a while there. So all right. I think that we've been going for a long time. I think that our list here is very solid, but I feel like it's time to call some people back that have called me as far as birthday stuff goes. So I'm going to do that. Call my mom back and stuff,
I hung up. I put my mom on mute earlier. I was like, nope, you're already
it was like
commenting in here being
mean. Gonna have to wait. Check out the stream if you want to chat. Send a super chat, Mom. Then we'll answer your question.
Let's get out of here because it's 2 hours. It's Joe's birthday. Everyone's been super kind. It's been a fun group. Thanks everybody for hanging out for 2 hours with us. Even some new faces in there dropping in. I appreciate you guys. And as always, it's never mandatory. We don't even ask for it. We only have options there for super chats and for membership because Sheriff Joe Bags and I are independent, want to stay independent and keep doing this for a very long time at the highest of capabilities for you guys. So any bit of support, like, share, comment, tell people that we're not as terrible as we seem. But never, ever, ever ask for a single dime. But you guys always come through, and it's really nice of you guys. But just drop a happy birthday for Joe in the comments if you're watching this not live, post-mortem, as I like to call it. And let's get the hell out of here. Joe, we're not doing an outro video. The stage is yours, birthday boy. 30 seconds, 45 seconds. You talk to the people, tell them thank you, and let's get out of here, sir. Stage is yours.
All right, man. Appreciate that out of you, Tuna. First of all, to Tuna, who is not even here anymore, doing this show has been an absolute blast. I can't even put it into words how cool it is that we were able to connect or be able to do this show. And so that's rather fun, man. I appreciate the hell out of you, dude. So excited for many, many more years of Both Horns and to see where this thing ends up. For everybody watching, thank you for all the birthday wishes here. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is super cool, man, to be able to just chat Rams on my birthday and to be hanging out with some of the coolest people I know. That's all I could ask for, man. So like 2 years ago for my birthday, I went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which was one of the best experiences of my life. And then last year for my birthday, I did a Parkway Drive concert. If you know Parkway Drive, that's one phenomenal band, one of my favorites of all time. So that was really fun. But this year, man, to be able to just sit here on Both Horns and chat Rams, rank my quarterbacks, create some chaos here for you guys. I mean, that's obviously all I could ask for. So from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. This has been so much fun. And it's the beginning. That's the thing, is that I'm so excited to see where this goes. and to see, how many people join us. For the people that have been here this whole time, I'm super excited to meet you in person someday, whether that happens to be at SoFi or just randomly while I'm grocery shopping or something like that. Come say what's up to me, dude. If you see me, I'm very recognizable. Not a lot of people look like this, I don't think. I would hope not. But that's all I got to say, man, is thank you so much, man. The fact that I'm able to talk Rams and not just to myself and not just to my random friends and family who do not care about the Rams at all has been an absolute joy. So not much else to say, but thank you. Appreciate the hell out of you guys. I was born at 6:48 a.m., by the way. What? Yeah, Tuna.
That's a nerd time to be
is
born.
It though?
I was
Morning
born,
time,
bro.
bro.
I was born at like 9 p.m., bro.
Morning
Like
time
night
rocks,
owl.
bro. Morning time's where it's
Night
at.
owl.
Bro.
We're in
Shout out mornings, dude. I don't want to talk to humans in the morning, but morning time is
in
cool.
the shadows.
Yeah.
In the shadows, bro.
Birth